Happy Thursday evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching. If you're watching from wherever you're at. Video number 3 today. Holy crap. On my way home from work, and it's still super sunny and bright outside and warm. Well, kind of more warm than chilly. The funny thing about YouTube is entitling videos is, for me, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I always record the video first and then I have to remember what I said to make the title. Because I create the title after the video, so it always takes me a minute to make it like halfway interesting. And maybe after I get a few more subscribers, I'll start thinking about making interesting thumbnails. I really don't like clickbaity stuff. It's one of the things I'm going to try to never do. And I always love the creators of all shapes and sizes out there and make a super clickbaity, bright, shiny thumbnail. You click it, it looks interesting, of course, right? It catches your attention. And then inside the video, it's all the information, but there's nothing about what was in the thumbnail or any information on that at all. It's like, well, why did you know, kind of like discredits the creator a little bit. It's like, well, I would actually stick with you more and subscribe to your channel and get excited if you didn't lie like right out of the gate just to catch my attention and then not address what you talked about. Or put I don't know, it's just very deceptive. That's one thing I'm never going to do. If I write a title or make a thumbnail, I'm going to make sure that all the content and the subject, the headline, or whatever it is that catches your attention and pulls you in, I'll try to talk about it. I'll try to address it, say a little bit about it. You know, I don't want to act ever and lie and be something I'm not. I like to be transparent and press record and just kind of broadcast what I feel, you know, on the fly. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point where I'm writing scripts and doing extensive editing and having a studio with perfect lighting. Like, even if I get to 100,000 subscribers in the future, you know, just not my style. And also I'm lazy. I procrastinate. It's like, if it doesn't have to be done today, I'll push it tomorrow. If it's not due tomorrow, it gets pushed to the next day. Then all of a sudden it's whatever it is that needs to be done or could have been done earlier. Suddenly it's been 3 weeks and it's something simple like, why haven't I bought new shoes yet? It's easy to order new shoes on Amazon. Why have I pushed this off for 3 weeks? No reason. You know, been like that for a long time. But anyway, before I forget, I watched another creator. He's not in the crypto space. I kind of have creators I watch on crypto, and then I have a lot of people I like to watch that talk about the economy and the world and prepping and negative world news and doom and gloom, as they say, you know, what's happening in the real world. And you know, that's interesting to me, but I probably won't talk about any of that on this channel, but it helps me third hand understand what's going on around me and around us in the world, the United States and other countries. So I like to watch that in the evening. I do kind of a mix of both spectrums of news, and it's funny, a lot of those guys that I watch, you know, they talk about assets and diversifying and having all these things, you know, stay out of the system, don't put all your money in a bank kind of message. So once you put it in a bank, you know, the bank owns it, not you. Buy gold and silver because it's real physical money. And, that's fine. That's fine and all, but they also are completely against crypto. Against it in the fact that it's not gold and silver. You can't touch it. You can't hold the Bitcoin. It's a digital asset only. And their argument is, well, if it's digital only and the world is already 75%, 80% digital, and we're moving toward AI and digital everything really quick here. I mean, their argument is like if there's a cyber attack or an EMP or internet connections, basically get shut down, or your cell phone goes offline, the tower goes down, you're not logging on to Coinbase, then you can't sell your Bitcoin. So it's too dangerous. And of course, yeah, that's fine. That's a good argument. I understand, but also do a little bit more research, like I said before in my other video, and make sure, you don't have to understand blockchain and all the underlying technology of Bitcoin and how mining works, and it doesn't matter, but at least understand there's other security protections, like having a cold wallet with a 12-word passphrase. And after you do that, if there's an EMP, your device is most likely safe. And, if Coinbase goes down, if there's a glitch, we've seen it crash a few times when traffic really picks up. And I come from a gaming background, PC gaming and console. I played for a long time. That used to be all I cared about, all I wanted to do. It's where all my extra time went. Every second I got, that was my favorite thing. And I still like gaming, but I just am in a position where I can't afford an extra internet connection right now to play the game. So I sold my PC and my setup and my console. And after my divorce, basically I lost everything moving around from roommate to roommate, and it's like the more I moved around, the more physical possessions I lost. So it's kind of like at 41, I'm starting over in life, These last almost 4 years now have been kind of a reboot, so I've gotten rid of all that kind of stuff. So I don't know when I'll be financially in a position to get back to hobbies like that. So really my hobbies right now are crypto, and my all-in-one entertainment platform is YouTube and the internet connection I have on my phone, so I just have limited bills and expenses. And it's even been almost a year since I really went to the movies, watched a movie, watched Netflix, all the things I used to spend all this time doing was completely shifted. Like I care about completely different things now. And back when I was playing games nonstop, my bubble was really small. I didn't know anything about stocks or crypto or care about investing. I was saving up for the newest amazing game trailer that came out and trying to pre-order the next game, that kind of thing, and hating working graveyard shift at Fred Meyer. I worked midnight to 8:30 for almost 15 years. And right at the end, the last couple of years, I got a couple day shifts in the dairy department and liked that a lot better. And then at that point, it was time to go, and that's a longer story about that. But the divorce and everything was happening right in the midst of all of that. So anyway, that's a bit of a ramble. But no, what I wanted to talk about was I was watching another influencer, not in the crypto category, and he had the chance to take a look at one of the new Cybertrucks from Tesla and go for a ride and open it up and look around inside. And I knew they were coming out, but I would never buy one myself. I have no interest in electric vehicles at all. Maybe for 5 seconds when they were first announced, I thought it was going to be a hot, new, ongoing thing, and it was really going to be the next evolution of, the next evolution of vehicles, and it was just going to be awesome overall. And the more as time goes on, the more problems there are with them across the board. And not that gas vehicles are perfect, but the electric vehicles are not all they're cracked up to be. So anyway, I thought it was funny that somebody had posted in the comments that the Cybertruck looks like a DeLorean from Back to the Future that got in a car accident and was on steroids at the same time. It made me laugh. I thought that was pretty funny. But if you guys get around to it and you actually like the Cybertruck and want to finance it, it'll only set you back $144,900. That's before interest and having to spend another $12,000 to hook up the special charge station at your house so you can actually charge the vehicle. So definitely not for me what I'm making. And if XRP were in the quadruple digits and I had enough to choose a vehicle of my choice, it wouldn't be the Cybertruck. But that's okay. I know some people will buy it and really like it. I really don't even know what car I'd go for. I'd go for if I could buy anything I wanted outright. Outright off the lot. Not even have to make payments, just boom. Here's however much money and drive away. That's what we're all hoping for with crypto one day. At least with XRP or whichever other asset you like. But it's my thoughts on that. But just about to head home. Almost home now. Lost my train of thought. But the weekends I always have off from work. And Fridays, so tomorrow I work, but it's just a short day. It's like Fridays are like a short route, clean up on the work kind of day. And I'm always the Friday driver, so it's like 2 or 3 hours of work, and I get to have the rest of Friday off, and Saturday and Sunday. So I always get the weekends off. It's pretty nice. We work condensed work weeks, so like your whole 4 10-hour days, and then my hours are a little less because I'm a driver. There isn't really enough work for me every day unless my route is longer. So that's how it goes for me. So Friday I kind of pick up a few more hours if I can, but I always plan for a small check and live below my means, make a lot of sacrifices and go without, so that I can have that extra to put into crypto. And it makes me feel pretty good. But I was going to say something else about ICP, but I lost my train of thought. So anyway, I'm going to head home and take it easy for the evening. My weekend plans, always to make plans, see if I can make actual plans for the weekend. That's how slow my life is right now. I can't usually come up with anything all by myself. So I got into YouTube, making content, making videos. I have plenty of extra time to do that, so still don't know really what I want the channel to be. A crypto variety live channel, I guess, about all kinds of other subjects. I might get into getting back into playing physical Magic the Gathering. I've always liked the game. It's just expensive like anything to keep up with and collect and try to be competitive. And it's I don't know about that yet, but I need to do some more getting out of the house on the weekends and meeting some people, honestly. But anyway, I'll leave it there. And I also noticed that my videos upload twice as fast when I pay my phone bill and when my data is renewed for the month. So it only takes 2 hours, like an hour and a half instead of 4 hours. Because watching YouTube all day long in the car during my deliveries, I use up my cap, or the max is 50 gigs. That's really easy to do with YouTube if you're just streaming all day long. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Have a good weekend and night, you guys, and I will catch you in the next video in the morning.